Hey YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video. It is a Louis Vuitton item, and I've already unboxed it, but I boxed it back up because I wanted you guys to see how well this is packaged. I bought it from a seller on Facebook, and she has been wonderful. I am going to send this back to her, and I'm going to tell you why. But I thought in the meantime, there aren't a whole lot of reviews out there on the Louis Vuitton Diane bag, which is what is in this box. And so I wanted to show it to you, try it on, talk to you about the pros and cons, and that way you can make an informed decision about whether this bag is right for you. But just look at how well this beauty is packaged. She sent it with a gorgeous Louis Vuitton cookie. And she also sent a really cute Minnie Mouse charm. This is one of the repurposed goods that like you can find on Etsy. And I just thought that was so sweet. Such a nice touch of her to send that to me. And here is the bag. So there is nothing technically wrong with this bag, but there is what I consider to be a defect, and that's why I'm sending it back. I know that not all Diane bags have this issue. So in that sense, I kind of think it's a defect, but then I also messaged my sales associates and they told me that it was a normal thing. So it's kind of hard to figure out what's right and what's not. But the seller generously offered to accept a return, even though she doesn't do returns. She has several bags that have a buckle like this, and she said all of her bags that have a buckle like this do the issue that I am going to show you. When the bag is fastened, you can see this buckle tips forward like this. And for me, that just doesn't look right when it's tipped forward that way. I feel like it should be flush like that with the bag, especially because this is not a functioning buckle. This buckle here is fake because the bag opens up with a magnetic snap. So you can unbuckle this piece. You can pull it through the loop and unbuckle it. And I don't want to do that because if I do that, then what's going to happen is I'm going to end up wrinkling the vachetta if I do it over and over again. So I don't want to do that. But you can see the buckle just falls right down. Now, when you fasten it, it stays down, and the best you can get is like about right there. If this bit here is pushed upwards so the 2 points are matched up, it is a lot straighter. But this being like this, and that's the way it goes, I mean, if you just leave it for a second, it just goes back down to that position. That is going to drive me crazy. I know of one other individual who has reviewed this bag, and hers did this, not quite as much as this one, but she said it wasn't enough to make her not want the bag, and that's great. And if anybody wants this beautiful bag, it is going to be available, and I can get you in contact with the seller. She also has some other items for sale, including a Montaigne BB with the monogram and the vachetta trim. I know she has that one, as well as a few others, and her prices are very good. This was priced below retail by, I think, $300 or so, and so I saved money, and it included both straps that normally come with the bag, and a lot of times sellers will let go of the jacquard strap because it's kind of a one-size-fits-all. It also includes a insert from Joy bag, and I'm telling you, this is all like brand new, and this insert is probably a $40 insert that is free essentially. The inside of the bag has the black textile lining. It's got this nice zipper pocket right here, and then other than that, there are no extra pockets. It's just wide open. It's in pristine condition. The insert gives you not only a zipper compartment, but a long slip pocket and then 2 short slip pockets. So it's designed about as well as an insert can be designed. So let's go ahead and fasten it closed, and I will show you what it looks like, whether it's shoulder or crossbody on me. For reference, I'm 5'8" and I'm about 145 pounds. So first of all, we've got the short strap. I recently did a video talking about when to buy pre-loved, and I do feel like if you make a significant savings, it can be worth buying an item pre-loved, especially if you have a purchase history with Louis Vuitton. I think they're a lot more likely to provide aftercare services for an item here and there that you may have gotten on the resale market if you buy stuff from them on a somewhat regular basis because you've got that relationship with them. You can probably go in person to most any place and get your Louis Vuitton bag worked on if it's authentic. But for me, I don't live close to a store, so I have to do it all by phone, and it's just a lot trickier if the item that you have is not in your purchase history. So as you can see, the strap is a shoulder strap, and this is all in the treated Vachetta leather. I kind of thought I could use this bag with the straps from my multi-pochette accessoire. And if you look, the Vachetta leather being treated is actually a significant difference in shade. So I think if I did keep this bag, I would just use it with the straps it came with and not with the straps that I have for this bag, unless I paired it with the all brown strap, because I have a strap that I got for my Abine handbag, well actually for my Abine Speedy, that's all brown. It has brown trim and brown seatbelt material or nylon, and that strap would look good because of the brown background on the monogram canvas. But for today's purposes, let's just look at what the bag comes with, and that way you can decide whether this is a good bag for you. I did want to show you that it had this great back slip pocket, and the Vachetta runs all the way around, which basically allows you to be able to get that replaced if you ever have an issue with it. And also it helps prevent the canvas from cracking. The only place that is not trimmed in the Vachetta is right up here at the top, and of course on the edges of the strap, and those are glazed. But there's a lot less glazing on this bag than there typically is. And at the hinge here, you have leather instead of glazing, which helps prevent cracking. I also got this super sweet note from the seller. She was just fantastic, and she still is being fantastic. So here you can see the bag on the shoulder. It is a really nice shoulder length. Let's go ahead and put on the jacquard strap so I can show you crossbody. Unlike the new Speedy bandolier straps, this one is not adjustable, kind of like the older version, but you could wear it on either side if you're okay with having the back side of the Vachetta showing if you wear it this way. And I kind of like that because if you don't want to have the Louis Vuitton branding on your chest, you could wear it essentially inside out. So here is the bag on me with the strap it came with. I'm 5'8", and this strap fits great for me lengthwise. So here it is with the Louis Vuitton on the front. If I wanted to flip it around, then you just have a floral type pattern on it. And I think it is much more discreet this way, although you still, of course, have the monogram print. You don't have it spelled out in words right here on your chest. This bag would have been a keeper for me if it weren't for this buckle, and you can see it's really falling down right there. I purchased with Venmo purchase protection. So when the seller agreed to do the return, I went through the appropriate channels to do a return, which means I filed a dispute on Venmo. I put that the item was not as described because I honestly didn't know what to put. And I just referenced that the buckle tipped down in a way that I didn't think it would. By doing that, I kind of created a disservice for the seller because they contacted her and said, if you approve this dispute, then you may not get your bag back, which is scary. And so she had messaged me and asked me if I would change the reason for the dispute to changed mind, which really freaked me out. Both Venmo and PayPal offer you the option to get purchase protection, but Venmo's purchase protection, which is the percentage they take from the sale from the seller, is actually a fair amount less. I think it's about half. So if PayPal takes 4%, Venmo might take 1.9%. And I didn't want to do a complete Zelle sale with the seller because I don't know her personally, although she seems wonderful. And so I did Venmo. And so when I went through the channel to do a return, I thought it would be simple. but it's not, because you can only contact Venmo through email. With PayPal, you can actually call and talk to a person. They can settle it right then. And in our situation, she has approved the return, and I have asked for a return after she offered and told me that she wanted me to be happy, which is awesome. But Venmo has us in limbo because they haven't made their decision. What I think is crazy is, what decision do they have to make? She said she would accept a return, and I asked for a return. And it doesn't really matter what the reason is if we're in agreement. But if I just went and sent this item back to her without going through the Venmo channel, I don't think I'd have any protection at all. I may end up doing that though, just because I feel like I can trust her. She seems wonderful, and I don't think she's a scammer. She's been in the Facebook group that I purchased the item from for a long time. She is a person, she's not a reseller, and she has a history of positive transactions. So all those things comfort me in the fact that if Venmo doesn't approve our return for some reason, that I feel like I can trust her, which is a good feeling. So hopefully that doesn't bite me. But anyway, I did want to come and talk to you about this bag. I feel like it is a great bag. It's very lightweight. The strap is very comfortable. This strap is also very comfortable. And the interior space is also super convenient. It holds the same amount as my Boulogne bag or my Odeon PM bag, if not just a tiny bit more or less. But basically everything I normally put into a bag will fit in this bag. It comes with the insert if you get this one, and it's basically in perfect condition other than what I consider to be a Louis Vuitton fault in how they stitched this particular piece so that the buckle literally falls at a 90-degree angle from the bag. So I hope you enjoyed this reveal or unboxing of the Diane and a quick little synopsis review, plus a little lesson on Venmo. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It is the @ then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.